Yesterday, on November 12th, Indian Motorcycle revealed their 2025 lineup on their website. And the big news is the Scout 60. The larger Scout had already been unveiled for 2025 with a new frame, new motor, subtly reshaped gas tank. So we have some upgrades and improvements on the larger Scout. Well, those same improvements or upgrades trickle down to the Scout 60. It has the new frame, new motor, reshaped gas tank at a slightly lower price. Let's see, the least expensive Scout was for 2024 $10,749. For 2025, you can get a brand new Indian motorcycle for under $10,000. We're talking $9,999, and this Scout 60 is 999 cc's. And the price point there is $2,000 less than the least expensive Harley Davidson. The least expensive is the Nightster. And my understanding is that Indian Scouts are crushing the sales of the Harley Nightster. And I believe that's certainly true. And my understanding is the Indian Scout's the #1 selling model in the Indian lineup. Now for me, it's never been on my radar. I like big backers. I like touring bikes in the Indian lineup. I like the Springfield, the Chieftain Roadmaster, the Challenger Pursuit. And so when it comes to those models, notice I skipped over the Chief. The Chief's not really something that I would be interested in buying, nor the FTR. Well, some rumors were the FTR was going to be discontinued, but the FTR is still in the lineup. I did not see the FTR Rally version. It still had the taller frame or taller wheels and handlebars and so on. I didn't see the Rally version. But when it comes to those big backers, there were rumors that Indian was going to come out with some larger motors, some larger Power Plus motor, a larger Thunderstroke motor. And they still may do that after the first of the year, but they're not currently listed. It's still showing in the Thunderstroke, the 111, the 119, and the same motor that has been in the Challenger Pursuit now for a number of years. So I was really disappointed there. I really think Indian's going to have to step up their game. For 2024, Harley Davidson Street Glide, Road Glide have larger motors, more tech, reshape the body style, and I really think now Indian's going to have to play catch up because my new Street Glide is now quicker than the Chieftain 0 to 60. Now the Challenger is still a little quicker 0 to 60 than the Street Glide, but the Street Glide has that big giant screen and they have some other improvements on the Harley. So the competition's good. I think it's good for us as consumers. I'm really eager. I suspect probably maybe after the first year, mid-year at some point, I think Indian's going to have to step up their game when it comes to the baggers and tours. Looks like prices pretty much all stayed the same that I could tell, and certainly there was a slight drop in the Scout, which is good, especially for first-time buyers. First-time buyer, they don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of money for a motorcycle that they might have a mishap on, and they're less likely to have a mishap on the Scout than they would an 800 or 900 pound motorcycle. So I think Indian's doing a great job with the Scout. I am real eager. I'm real eager to see if Indian's going to come out with some larger motors, maybe more tech as far as the screen and stuff for the Challenger and the Chieftain. So keep watching the Indian website. Go to their website. There were some color changes. There was a color that to me looked interesting on the classic looking Springfield. To me, I like that old school look. I'm eager to see what that looks like in person. But go to the website and look at the 2025 lineup. And then if you would, come back to my YouTube channel and comment on this video. Do you like the changes? Do you think they're moving in the right direction? Or were you disappointed that they're not offering larger motors yet? Now, they came out with a new Roadmaster Elite. Beautiful paint jobs on these Elites, but it's still the same motor. I think Indian ought to follow Harley's lead with the CVO. When they come out with the CVO, not only does it have gorgeous paint, it has a more powerful motor. I think if Indian's going to offer elite models and expect you to pay a substantial more amount of money, I think there should be more than paint and an upgraded sound system. I think performance is a big thing right now. Certainly performance backers are very popular, and I just think India needs to step up their game when it comes to the Chieftains and the Challengers. But leave your comments down below. I wanna know what you think. And remember, if you like to ride as much as you can, because one day we're all going to be too old to ride.